Whoops, wrong screen. I'll be with you all in a minute. Hey everyone, welcome to today's stream. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Not much planned for today apart from just cleanup. As some of you may or may not know, game dev gets pretty messy if you're not following general tidiness things.
This
is a bucket.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
Welcome, Nuclear Juice. How are you? So, as you can see, I've opened up a project that I haven't opened up in a little bit, and that's Blanket Warfare. There is an alpha out, a very early first ever alpha out on itch and Game Jolt, but the project's file looks like this. This Nightmare Fuel. So, going to be doing a little bit of cleanup today, so that way I can get back into work and things. Ah, fair enough. Hey, Margaret. So first I'm gonna quickly get most of these away. Because once they're in their files, I can delete what I don't need, delete what's broken and not gonna be fixed, kind of thing. Little experiments there. I've done too many experiments in stuff. I don't have just a model. That's the folder. Actually, no. Missing scripts. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Give me a sec. Not having that song on. That's my end of stream song. It throws me out too much. Oh yeah, tomorrow, I will be starting with Dark Souls 2. I have the death counter set up. Not sure where I'm going to be playing keyboard yet or controller, because it is... Because keyboard looks like nightmare fuel for Dark Souls 2, to be honest. But let me... Actually, I don't have death counters here. The death counter for... I think it was 698 deaths we managed to rack up to through the New Game Plus. Added on top. That's roughly how many deaths we got up to. Let's remove that for now. That was an import.
I mean, the team are going to try and make it a load more deaths.
Right, yeah, so this is currently the menu screen that we've got currently for the game. My brain's a little slow right now. Like, this is legit how far I got with implementing the options menu for Blanket Warfare. That's all there is. So what I may do... Yep. So what I may do is open this. Because there's one place where it's definitely set up. I saw an icon flash. Should someone dive in for a moment into the VC? Huh. Did that seriously just release in the last 5-10 minutes? I'm not going through the hassle of installing a new one today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly now, I'm gonna load this up, the Lost Souls in the background while I quickly try and get stuff organized. Let's create a prefabs folder. So that'll be stuff like this. What's in here? We're not gonna bother with that, so we're gonna delete that for now. This is where the recycle bin ends up very messy.
Don't they always?
Hmm.
Recycle bins, they're always messy.
Hmm. What's in here? Okay, that's stuff like URP in that. Interactable animators. Okay. So that's a base model. So, So I can dump that in there. Lighting, So I can actually dump that into the settings folder here. And instead of that, we'll rename this to render pipeline. Render pipeline assets. So there's two things I want to export here. First one's the main menu. I'll be back to clean this one up later. I'm focusing on Blanket Warfare for now, because I've left Blanket Warfare alone for longer, which means there's since I last worked on it. So that means it's a lot more messy, a lot more stuff all over the place. I just realized I forgot to put an N on that. They updated the title. Okay, so we want the scenes here. Let's go to the main menu. This here. Those are all applied now. To there. That won't be because frick, brain. What I can actually do is I can create a empty parents. So then what I can do is do I have a UI thing? I don't even have a prefabs folder here. Or do I? Hold on, let me double check the file names. Create folder.
Yeah.
Right, let's create a folder, call this UI. So this one we're gonna call the main menu one. Main menu. So there's that one.
That should be still attached. Mine just probably turned itself off.
That's that stuff missing. I'll deal with that later. So next we want to go over here to Room Builder, where I have the other UI stuff.
You can go through.
Then we go back
Not you.
to prefabs, UI prefab. So we've got this one here, the level loader container, the one that holds the crossfade. So the crossfade is the loading screens. They're the ones that pop up to between scenes kind of thing. And then they fade out when the scene loads. But they're at the start, different ones, different scenes. We're not wasting stuff by having them hop between scenes. So that's the level loader container. The UI canvas. What's here in the crossfade? Wait, hold on. Let me double check something. Ah, frick. I'll just add the crossfade later. Actually, there's a simple way to fix this. Right. So we go back into here. Actually, what I want to do is I want to create a duplicate. Create an empty parent. Because this will be something that we unpack. Drag that there, then we'll delete it. Then we're going to export package. Wait, hold on. Let me select none. We don't need that. Don't need that. Audio we don't need. This is the example of where I need to clean up. Editor we don't need. Let's ignore these. Those ones we want. We don't need the detect AI. We don't need the door. Game settings we do need. We'll grab all of these just in case. We don't need objects. Don't need player. Not a fan of this song, to be honest. So roughly about this much we need. So if we export this, we want to go to the Unity area of this storage. Yeah, this is it. TLS up-to-date menus. Replace it. Wait, who quacked? Thanks for the quack. Right, let's close this project for now. Thanks for reading. Right, also I want to, while I sort this out, I also want to create a, brain. This inside of, here. That's not mine. I will also create a folder for external. So it seems like sample would go in here. Hopefully. Don't break on me, please. Prefabs, my assets. What's in here? These are mine, as far as I'm aware. I don't like this song too much. Yeah, these are mine. My assets, models goes in there. That goes in the external. I think that's a starter asset. No, not that one. Wait, why has it got default assets on the name? Hey, Metalis, welcome. How are you? Let's get rid of that folder. That was meant for, like, me keeping some stuff, but... Ah. Fair enough. Crap. That would be a my assets thing. I'll need to make... Welcome to the pain of every game dev of cleaning up their older projects that they were never tidy about in the first place. That's my stuff. My assets. These are all technically external, so I'll quickly... Actually, no, I'll keep setting separate. Plugins. Those are external. Because I will send some stuff up for external... This was basically my first project experimenting with actual networking type stuff. Which, honestly, I didn't understand crap with it. So, yay. But also a lot of Unity networking stuff at the time was highly experimental. From what I'm aware. Like, it was still in its pre-release state. And I was going nuts with it. That's mine. And in 3 minutes, everyone. But yeah, I hope what goes well, Metalis. Oh, that. That's external. Just curious, Metalis, have you ever gone through this nightmare of with anything where like, oh, old project, I'll clean this up, and then it's like, oh no, how messy I used to be. I mean, I'm still pretty messy, but I try and keep it contained more. That's my stuff. Yeah. Like, just to go show an example of how old this project is in relevance to everything. When I last, to be honest, touched it, this is the options menu compared to the Lost Souls, which has a lot more to its menus. So back in February, around that time, and that was just throwing this stuff in. I didn't really throw anything else in it. That little advice to anyone that feels like moving this folder: don't. The Substance Painter plugin decides to murder you, basically. That's an understatement. I've gone through hell with that. That's mine. Honestly, my PC dies when it comes to Unreal Engine. But also, I don't know where I'm going around Unreal Engine, to be honest. Like, I opened an Unreal Engine 4 project and my PC started to die. And that was one with a coffee table, 2 chairs and stuff.
Oh,
And yet my PC can kind of run a HDRP Unity project with trees and everything. Kinda. Like, it had the whole forest and everything in a sample project. But, did I just dump... right. My assets, that one goes in. Also, yeah, I remember, actually. This was my... That goes in my assets. But, like, I like Unity for its accessibility over, Unreal. Hey, if anyone ever wants me to open up an Unreal project, feel free to let me know. Yeah. And now there's DirectX 12, which apparently runs way better. This is currently in DirectX 11, as seen up here. I like that. You can actually see which DirectX you're currently running off. Because, if I was to go... I think it's in here. Player... Yeah, it'll be under here. Actually, let me try and find where the DirectX... That needs to be on... I like to have it on ILC2CPP. Apparently it's a faster backend scripting than Mono. From what I've seen, pretty much is. Thanks for redeem. I'll put it on after this one's ran out. Actually, let me just quickly look it up. Other settings. So apparently if I go to the auto... rendering... Yeah, so like I can add in DirectX 12 if I wanted to here. So like, fair enough. I forget about them. I keep forgetting which one is it that I like. Trying to remember. But yeah, if I remember, like DirectX 12 is... This is finding out of experimental now on Unity, by the way. So you can have 11 and 12, which is actually something I plan on setting up. What was it that I was thinking? There was something I was thinking. Oh yes, Brachy's vid. Give me a minute. Yeah, welcome back from the ads. Yeah, one thing I will recommend that's helped me out a lot, he doesn't upload anymore, but it's Brachy's. Brachy's is pretty good on explaining how to do stuff. For me, that is. Everyone has their own preferred thing. I need to rant like this vid. Go away, ads. Freaking ads. Trouble that you're not allowed to use ad blockers on YouTube anymore. Yeah, they've stopped ad blockers on YouTube. They've put it as an anti-TOS thing now. So if you're caught with it, you can actually lose your YouTube account. Yay. So, yeah, I have that disabled for YouTube. Just gonna quickly double check my... Oh yeah, if anyone wants to test that all, I shouldn't now have text-to-speech set up. He's pinging me. Stop pinging me. It's just general server notifications. No, that's not the Bracky's vid. Ah, frick, I can't be bothered to sift through vids. Unity, Lin, yeah. Give me a second, I'm just double checking some info. Thanks already, Margaret. I've once again not messed around too much with my, this scene. Ah. So yeah, that's some of the right setting. So yeah, so Unity has, I think it's mainly Windows, but like Unity has finally brought out of, experimental the DirectX 12, the latest DirectX version. All you gotta do is turn off AutoGraphics API, and then you can add the options. Like the thing is though, when you switch between them, you will need to do a get the player to do a game reboot, from what I'm aware. Yeah. How is the stream running for everyone else, by the way? Right, yeah, those are my assets. Let me just quickly make sure that this is cleaned up. Yeah, this... Get rid of that. Also, this is another thing that's important to do. Not that one. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if anyone knew, but Windows 11 has tabs now in its thing. File Explorer. Not sure if 10 had them. They might have, but I never noticed. I don't know. Let's actually go to the file I'll need any second. Unity. This one here. Oh yeah, if people want, I can make a quick vid at some point in the future, explain how to divert the Unity asset store files to elsewhere, because pretty much when Unity by default dumps them all in one place. But if I quickly let's close that one for now, and that one, don't need two of that folder. If I was to go into here, programs, no, program files, no, trying to remember where Unity's installed. Okay, never mind. It is installed here. Wait, no, I'm on the work drive, not the Right, yeah, it'll be in here. So if I was to go to here, not sure what that is. Sorry, my brain a moment. I don't often go diving through this one, so it's a bit of a mind fuck for me. Where is it? Oh, Unity versions. That's where I stored it. So, like... Hold on. That's a lot of folders. I need to clean this up because there's a lot of these that seem to just be lying around, and I don't need a lot of these anymore. So that's a cleanup for later. Let's open a new tab for later. I really am being blind right now. Where you see. Give me a sec. Unless it's here. Give me a sec. So, like, if you went into your own stuff, apparently. App data, roaming. Where the fuck? I just closed all that by accident, like a moron. Here we are. Then go roaming. Unity. Yeah, so if you create a... There'll be like a 5.x thing, from what I'm aware. But if you create a folder where you want, called the exact... where exactly you want, named asset store 5.x, like that, then you find this folder and replace the one in here with a shortcut to the new one elsewhere. Unity will go, oh, this is the folder, start installing there, when it actually will be installing in the other location. So, like, this is how I've got all my... That's how I've got pretty much everything in here when it updates. This is how I've got everything that's in here dumping into another storage. Elsewhere. Got some more stuff. Like, there's a total of 65, apparently. It's taking its moment. After stream, I'm gonna probably sit and put everything in. Right. Okay, important moment. So, import custom package. TLS up to date. Really need to give out today's date. Right, I've already seen that one in there, so we don't need that. Um, that one I'll rename to menu. Yeah, because that's the new one. That one's got an update in it. That one's also saying it's got an update in it. So let's do that. I think that's all good. Oh, what was detected? Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, so, that's an issue. I'll re-up, I'll re-update that one in a bit. Back into here we go. Uh, wait, what did I miss in chat? We had dev programs, something that runs on DX12 through a proxy of DX9. Now they need a DX12 proxy for DX11 since they... Wait. Metalis, my brain's... Sorry that it's taking me so long. Did they make... Wait, was the engine set to DX11? Or was this like something separate that's not engine use? I want that. Let's... I'll just copy this over to the other project. Also, that needs to go in there. Huh? The fuck? Oh, right, because I legit just moved it. Fuck. File. Unity projects. My games. Da. Assets. Not settings. My assets. Scripts. Where is it? Right, that should work. Sorry about that, everyone. Right, we'll move this to my assets. I'll need to find where these errors are. This is what I mean by cleanup. Like, there's so many errors and stuff. That needs to be cleaned up. Right, the crossfade we can just dump in here. Little counter. Let's see what ones we've got. I kind of like this one. For this. Right, so that's there. I'll add that in a moment. We'll go fast approximate. Alright, yeah. Need to turn that on. Right, okay, so we're gonna get rid of this title screen placeholder. Instead, we are going to in here, UI prefs. So we've got these here, right? Hmm. These are all here, right? Text Mesh Pro. So I'm guessing if I turn the crossfade one off, yeah, that's the issue I've come across here. But, one moment. Right, back into here. This is the trouble go through. You think you got everything and then you don't. Scroll that to 15 minutes. That should be Alt Fault. Yep. Right. Okay, so I do have a solution for these. So say I create a scene. So let's go my assets, scenes. Let's create a scene called Prefab Unpacker, something like that. So then what I can do from here is I can go into my prefabs. The UI prefabs. So what I can do first is deal with this one here. So here we've got all our stuff like this. Can turn this on. We've got the crossfade too. What I can do is I can unpack completely. The whole lot's on its own. Get rid of this one. Then from there we can get rid of that. And then we can do literally the same for this one. Prefab. Unpack completely. Delete. Drag back in. Done. Right, let's do this again. Right, export package, custom package. Let's just update this. Wait, no. We're creating. I hit the wrong thing. Export package. Turn off audio. We want all the crossfade. We don't want editor. Actually, we'll take that one in there as well. That one's always good to have, a reset one. VUI prefabs. We don't want that one. We want game settings. And the menus. That's all we want. Yes, replace it. And in 3 minutes, under 3 minutes, everyone. Right, let's do this. Import custom asset. Open. I added a little too much to it, apparently. Yep, those two needed. We're not doing that because I forgot to untick that one. I'll eventually get stuff sorted so that way I can just... Because these are kind of important as well to give... Because this particular package I do have available to people in the Discord server. Which, by the way, I will show something off soon. Let's close the Lost Souls. Don't save, actually. So actually, there's now the strip missing script, which is great. Right, okay, let's try this again. UI, main menu. Drag that in there. We don't need it to say that, and we don't need that font color. Okay, so, first things first. Also, there's something I need to add to this script. That's not here. I'll need to create one of them. So, like, in here, we've got the level loader container and this. Right, actually, where's that prefab? Because we'll open it up like this. There we go. That's back. Actually, what I can probably do here as well is set up the no, actually I can't. Right, so yeah, so we're back into here. Throw that on. Slider, I think I've called it. Load counter. Alright, so I will actually fix that. So instead of this, we'll call this, we'll rename this so it's a lot easier. There we go. Is there a way I can apply the name? Right, okay. Let's unpack. There we go. We can now actually drag these two out now. I will once again, as I said, I will deal with that in a moment. Okay, so we have the main menu camera here. Right. Let's quickly create a camera. So, little thing that I've learned that's quite nice. This is only in the URP mode of Unity. These overlay, you can set cameras to overlay. As far as I'm aware, it's only in URP. Then from there, what you can do is that you can set canvases to them. There is some downsides too, that cause you to need to do some extra work though. So like, is this zoomed in at all? Also, welcome back everyone from the ads. Seems like this may be the issue. Let's take that down to 59. I do want to try and get some stuff sorted. So one of the downsides to using this system is the fact that you do need to do a little bit of work replacement. So for example, in the menus here, if I was to go into graphic options, graphic drop down, need a moment to think. Yeah, so template, you can't use masks here. So instead, what you've got to do is a 2D Rex, I think it is. Yeah, Rex Masks 2D. And that will, and like, you've got, actually, give me a sec. Just being a little nosy about something. On overlay. Okay, I'm gonna do something. Because I don't want to waste too much time doing this. This can go horribly wrong, as a heads up to everyone. Give me a minute, everyone. Hey everyone, welcome. Sorry I was gone. I had a dizzy moment. How are you all doing? Okay, no worries, hello. Hope you have a good night. Peanut, behave. My dog's on patrol. Sorry if I was away for a moment. How is everyone doing? Also, I'll quickly give you a shout out, Tella. Ah, you were playing Risk of Rain too.
Right, Gaia. Enough
Is it gonna crash or not? It seems to be crashing. Damn.
talk. Come and fight.
Tired to be honest. Also, randomly got dizzy, so that was fun. But welcome on everyone. Sorry I was gone for a moment. I'm Jack Noble 5, a UK streamer that does indie game development and plays random games for the most part. Sorry, sorry, my brain's not working right now. So currently I'm cleaning up projects. Yeah. So like there's a little bit of structure, like there's Monday Stardew, Saturdays, a dedicated game or random games. Fridays multiplayer games, so like Phasmo, Overwatch, those kinds of games. And as I've just got it, Thursdays will be Dark Souls 2. I think that's how I keep that shot. Oh, it's working again. Currently I'm making trying to make a tool that will effectively allow me to mass replace components. Like this annoying thing. Well, looks like I'll have to do this manually for now. Because this is a project I haven't touched in a while, so I'm doing some cleanup so I can hopefully get back to work on it. Deleting trash, cleaning up the stuff that's currently in existence, stuff like that.
That box was perfect.
Can't really see what you were moving on the right because of the frozen shout-out screen. Yeah. It like some days it works great, then other days it's like, haha, no, dying. So basically there was a little component here that's called mask, this one, and I replaced it with erect mask 2D. So the reason why I'm doing this is that I'm using what's called an overlay camera. Normal masks don't work on on overlay cameras, so you have to do a little work to replace them. Because quickly show it. So currently this is a little messy there. This is the canvas here, and it's attached to this camera, which I better rename overlay camera. So I can effectively move this camera anywhere. Why is it so far away from the camera? So yeah, I can move this anywhere around here. And while moving it, it will not move here. Also, a nice little thing I can do with this is I can tell it to only show UI. Yeah. So, no, it's all good. I understand. So, basically, in art in general, you may use a mask to cut out things that aren't needed, like all the white parts, black parts, or anything. Like, for example, if you look at my background, that's crazy using black and white mask kind of thing for to tell where the blue can come through and where it can't go through. Masks kind of behave similarly in a similar way here. So, but for some reason, overlay cameras which are just like stacked on top like a Photoshop layer, they don't like normal masks, so you've got to do that other type. I don't know the reason why, just that's the way they seem to work for some reason. This isn't the Lost Souls, by the way. This is Blanket Warfare. Just want to clarify. Basically, to save myself some work, what I'm doing is I'm taking my menu from the Lost Souls and putting it in Blanket Warfare. It saves time, energy, I don't need to cry myself to sleep over. Also, I need to create in here as well, while I remember, I need an audio file. Folder, audio. So if I was to go in here, audio mixer, general audio. Okay, so that's there. And because I'm missing one, so let's just plant that there for now. That should work. So yeah, this is listening to audio. This
Hello
is...
there.
Thank you so much for the follow, Mello. So like this is one of 3 projects I have. This is like the second active one. Third one's in hold until I can actually get together a team. Because I am not skilled enough to do everything on my own, and it's an ambitious project, more ambitious than The Lost Souls. And The Lost Souls is my primary one. While also I'm doing a ton of other stuff, because the autism brain likes to make 50 projects. Sorry, just when I struggle, I say short names. Short versions. Yeah. I'm glad you're okay with it. My brain when it sees the name, and it's like, oh god, how do I say that? Hopefully they won't mind if I just shorten this. So, yeah. So, also, there are a bunch of commands, if anyone's interested in them, that you can summon anytime towards game pages. This looks a little funky right now, but with its like little things there, but I think I can solve that. So like this is the rough thing. This is another place where I need to deal with the frick, it's active, isn't it? That's not a mask issue. So what I've got to do there is... Wonderful thing about having serialized fields, you can pretty speedily... There isn't one, okay. Version reader. There we go. So just for context of how this works, because I do have a couple of Unity builds. Let's not go Blanket Warfare, actually. Let's go by date modified. So 0.0.3 is my latest one. This is for Lost Souls, one of the versions here. God damn it. Here we go, AVG throwing a riot. So, like, this is how this is actually... Thank you for closing it and reopening it. That's totally why I wanted the AV... Welcome to Game Dev 101, where you fight your own antivirus. There's no virus in it. Just the antivirus is like, this smells like suspicious stuff. It's rather new and no publisher on it. It's like, I wonder why. God damn it, it looks like stream's buffering. Why is stream buffering on my end? Thank you. So, like, this isn't... Okay, that is the working one. So this is the working version of these menus. Got audio there. Actually, let me... Also, this is meant to be a horror game, by the way. And I just want you all to experience the type of music that I've got on this as a test thing. Where's the Unity sound audio? Unity audio capture. Not there. It's like this. Hey, Noonie. Welcome. How are you? Also, it's always great to have you here. Just curious, can you guys hear that? Actually, no, I've got it muted. There you go. You should be able to hear it now. This is the audio I've got on a horror game. So, like, this is all the stuff here. If I hit play, this build is out on itch and Game Jolt, by the way. And it is a pay what you want type thing. Also, if I remember, I made this thing terrifying. Yep, it's fast. I turned the speed up on it for fun, to see if I could outrun it. This is the Phantom, by the way. For anyone that was around my Twitch in the early days, it was my profile pic. Where is this? Sounds like... Oh god, it's around that corner. Hey, friend. Actually, this isn't even its fastest. Hold on. Let me quit this. Let me see if I can find a version with it at its fastest. Yeah. Like, it's a speed demon. Was it the res test? God damn it, here we go again. It's fighting me. Loading screen there. This is a res test. Yeah, thank you for saying it looks safe. This version's not out on release. Yeah, this is like one of the builds with the mapping test. This was me fighting with the resolution and stuff because turns out what you select and stuff is very important. So like this is the partial completion of the map. I'm not the best map builder when it comes to houses. But yeah. But if you want access to this stuff, there is the Linktree link. But also, if you do ! game pages, it will also the commands with the game pages will pop up. Right. Okay. Let me turn Spotify back on. So what I want to do here is main menu. Play button. Is there a mask on this? No. Text. Is there a mask on this? That doesn't seem to be changing anything. Let me double check for overlay. Okay, that's fine. Because that's the main menu there. What about the buttons themselves? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Nope. Also, I need to move the version piece up. Okay, now we can actually start switching this out, actually. So, the background is the first thing we need to replace. Where'd my background piece go? Hold on a minute. Something's amiss. Okay, why is that? This is normal. I'm gonna do some Phasmo. So, if you ever get the chance, try VR Phasmo. It's a different beast. I've recently been trying it since I got the Quest 2. My PC's not particularly powerful, but it's still pretty fun to use with it. So this is the actual background for it. I need to change the text here. Play button. That's not where the text is stored. Is that freaking... It looks like the problem with culling is coming from the outline. It seems to be coming off a little extra thick. Right, okay. So go do some little switching. This is what happens when it comes to... Yeah. Like, I tried... Because also my PC's, underpowered. So, like, if you were to go, if you want to see my specs, by the way, they are in the panels below, along with a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Like, the problem is running a Quest 2 on my system, you need to, like, turn everything down. And it doesn't help that the, if you want to keep a Quest 2 on a link cable fully powered up, you need it to be, yeah. I mean, like, the main the main three reasons I got it personally was, VR chats, Phasmos now that I know it can run, and game development. The thing is, though, because although I'm running it through link cable, I need to upgrade my system to be able to run it a lot more smoothly. Because right now, the Quest doesn't get too much power from the PC because I've only got USB 3.1 as my highest USB. 3.2 is for ones that put out enough power to support the Quest 2. Yeah. Apparently the Forest can run it. I haven't tried the Forest yet. But, like, if I would recommend it, when it comes to saving up for VR kits, if you want to go cheap and not going to use it too much, probably the Quest 2. If you want something that's going to be a lot more reliable and potentially easier to use, linked up to a PC, you'd probably want to go something more like the other Oculus and Index products, in my opinion. But not Oculus Quest 1. That one doesn't even have a link cable, I don't think. Or a link. Yeah. Main menu. Need to change that one. Also, I need to change this to Blanket Warfare. There we go. Yeah, I understand. to be honest, also, despite having VR kit, I still prefer playing games through the PC and consoles more than VR still. Also, for anybody that may use VR chat, did you know you can play it with an Xbox controller? I found out by accident, partly accident, mainly nosiness. The one game, like, you can play it mouse and keyboard, but I thought, what if I can play it with this? And lo and behold, it works. So that was a win for me. So the advantage of this little part of the script here, the version reader. Oh, it sneezes around. Never mind. I'm on this like precipice. Do I sneeze or not? I don't know. So so I don't need to update this anymore unless it's bugging me, because basically this is reading the Git project version on its own, which, just for anyone out of nosiness, that looks something like this. There's the version reader reference. And told it to equal version space plus the game version. And the game version is fetched here further up. Through application.version.toString. So basically what the reason why it's got toString is that it's a float. Yeah, it's a float. And sometimes if you want to translate something to text, you want to turn it into a string type variable, because floats are numbers, strings are text. So that's why you put like two strings, so that way it stores the game version. Especially if you're storing it as a string, which is just easier to put here. You can put floats and ints in here, but sometimes it's just easier to do this. You know, I still have so much cleanup to do. I've been at this for, apart from my break, about an hour and a half-ish, so, like, there's still so much cleanup to do. Also, I might as well show you guys this. If I hook in my Xbox controller, which actually I'll need to turn on Bluetooth, I think. Yes, Bluetooth. There we go, it's hooked up. So, what Blanket Warfare is, I might as well show you guys, as I do have also builds for it on here. This is the great thing about having a 4TB external SSD. Not SSD, hard disk. I wish it was an SSD, but oh well. Things happen. Also, as of today, I just set up a text-to-speech redeem. So, I don't know if it works yet or not. I haven't tested it myself. Because I did it like 5 minutes before stream.
Yes.
Okay, apparently it does work. I may switch it to the other voice, because that voice I don't like. I tried it. But thank you for testing that. Let me quickly go to my itch page so I can confirm which Blanket Warfare version I have. Up. Point 2. So I'm guessing this one. I don't have a logo for this one yet. So if you do download it, it will just appear as the Unity logo. This is Blanket Warfare here. I've got a head off though. Oh, the perk of being an hour ahead of the Britland Maniacs. Okay, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Also, yeah, it is always a joy, the time thing. So, if this works... Okay, yeah, I've got this set up to not controller currently, but two different controls. So, like, this is one of the versions of it. So, like, it's a whole, like, you've got snuggle abuse, basically. And yes, I did model these little critters and make the little animations myself. I still need to look into animation at least. What, Athena? Athena's deciding to be a pain in the butt, aren't you? Eh? Athena's my dog, by the way. If anyone ever builds up the points that's available, you can... thanks for trying to show me stuff and telling me... trying to tell me even though I basically... Yeah, it's all good. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you for the reading for Athena. I'll give her a treat in a moment. Also, I don't mind if people don't understand. If people just want to tag along for the ride on my game development journey, I'm also happy with that. It's just... you know, I appreciate people being here, whether they understand the game dev or not. Here you go, Athena. Good go. So yeah, I don't have that set up fully yet. Right, so that's the main menu fixed. There. So next up is this wonderful menu here. Gotta change the font, the blue to purple. I might be switching to a game soon, everyone, by the way. I've been at this for 2 hours and could do with saving the cleanup. Also, by the way, if any of you are interested in the 3D space, there is a paw gun available to anyone that is part of the Discord server. No charge, no nothing. You can use it however you want. This is it here. And if I turn the rendering on, there's a package inside of it with a Unity package that also has it set up roughly for VR chat as well. Feel free to grab it if you want to, but you have to be a part of the Discord server to grab it. There is also a sword on the way. Want to quickly point that out. It is actually a lot more handy using color presets as the thing, because if you were to like change the color presets, the whole lot changes. Viewports, content, item. That's not the part of the item I need, it's the label. Yes, Athena, what? What? Okay. Okay. You might be able to hear Athena being very vocal. This bit always takes the little bit of extra time, to be honest. Okay, that one's on the rack 2D. Yes, Safina. She can probably smell my food and be like, yeah, I want the food. I will update, by the way, the package containing all of this stuff inside of the Discord server, because also I do have some packages in there for everyone to use. Yeah, what? You trying to rob me of my food, is that it? My dog is trying to rob me, I think. Or she just wants attention. One of the two. Hold on, give me a moment. Hey. Nah. She enjoys the attention a lot. Do. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've also just realized I haven't been updating the actual... where is it? Crap, where actually is it? Because the labels. The labels I haven't been updating. Like an idiot. I do call myself an idiot a lot, by the way. It's not like, oh, I'm actually an idiot. It's like, I forgot something. Unless it's something I've forgotten for like weeks on end, and then, yeah. But even then, it's more like, typical I forgot something. Right, let's make sure that the temp... Make sure I did this one. Yes. I'll show you in a moment the one of the amazing abilities of using those content things. There we go. Slap that on instead. So just to do a quick test, I've got to do this on the other menu, by the way, the game UI menu. Didn't do it there. Gotta do it there as well. Gotta remove the background on that. Did I put the wrong ones on these? Because the reason why I'm focusing on doing this before I switch to possibly Sea of Thieves, I may be switching to, is if I get it done now, it's done. I feel like I've accidentally selected the wrong one. Label. No, they're correct. I'm guessing it's just the way they're showing up. I'll look into that another time. Okay, yeah, the volume name. That's another one I didn't do. So, the fun thing about doing this system, which you can set up multiple to sign to different things, is that you can change them all at the same, everything that's plugged in at the same time. I'll quickly hit undo so that way, hey, it's one of my favorite stream, beat songs. So my assets, scenes, Test scenes, that I need to sort out. Main menu. That was experimental. I'll need to deal with that. Future. Now, question, is this dealing with... I'm gonna get errors. Yeah, like, you can see the lag jumps. So, like, there's gonna be different skins, plan on setting up color picks, potentially. If I can get the color picks, set up, correctly, because I do want the color picks to, translate across systems. So if I can, what I'll do is, figure out a way, to set the color pickers, across the... Because this is... Main focus is couch co-op game. Same PC, same console, same whatever. So the plan is eventually, with this one, to set up so that way multiple people can play on it at the same time, and while also playing, and hopefully if I get that far done, to set up so that way people can play across networks. I'm basically I've cut back projects to local co-op, so that way I'm not overextending myself with it. Because also this will give me insight on how to do a multiplayer. Right, so for the rest of stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to a game. Also, I will recommend whenever you've got blue parts there, unless it's something that's like that you don't need to get rid of or something, recommend listening to it because it will show you how to make your code faster. Because while commands on an individual basis can seem to fly past quick in a system, as you build a game, and this goes for any type of programming, as you build your game, you are adding more and more commands to fly through. And as well as whatever else you use to build the game has a ton of commands running through on its own, such as an Unreal game, Unity game, Godot's game. They all already have a bunch of codes that the game runs through just to run. Your commands are adding on top of that. So, making your code as optimized as possible is great for performance. If you optimize your game, the less issues you are likely going to have with it. Like, if you're running a small game, make it messy at first, then clean it up. Like, if you know how to do something, only the messy way, look into later on how to clean it up. If it has suggestions or whatever, it may give you insight to how to write cleaner. So, like, for example, I think it's in this project here. I'll quickly show off. Also, I need to empty the recycle bin. That's gonna become a dumpster fire later. That recycle bin. Gotta remember which script has it in. Let's open a level loader. Because I know I set up in one of them. By the way, I do use Visual Studio 2022 with IntelliCode enabled, which is a little AI assistant that reads your code, suggests code. It's not always right, but it can be pretty helpful for insight. Let me try and find a script that definitely has it in, because you'll see it up here. That level loader died. Also, my PC hates me opening a ton of different scenes. Don't think it was in the light switch. Task state. Here. So for example, you can do a serialized field which is private but visible to you. They're great instead of doing private instead of publics. They're great instead of doing privates if you need to edit it. By not putting public or serialized fields, they're private by default, so you don't necessarily need to write private. However, if you want something to be readable but not editable, you want to do something like this. So that way it serializes. So this makes it private but readable to other scripts. So that way they can read it but not edit it. So like, because there's a risk that when you do something like there's normally a risk of when you do like tasks. Say that you've got one script doing one thing, and then you put an equal sign, and then stuff. If you don't, there's a chance that they can screw with each other, and next thing your entire game's kaput. This is a little insurity instead of doing publics and stuff. There is another way to write this format, just I like this format because it's only one line. And it is pretty nice to have readable code that isn't, I know I'm probably saying a lot and not saying much while saying a lot. Or not making much sense. Basically, this is equivalent of read-only without being read-only. This is visible to you in the editor, but private otherwise. And this is others, you can see it, other scripts can see it, that whole fun stuff. And then anything that doesn't have either of these are just full-on private, you can't see it in the editor. Anyway, I'm going to switch. Don't save. Right, I'm gonna switch to BR. Actually, first I'm gonna disconnect my controller. I'm gonna switch to CFE for a bit and see if we can manage a little bit of PvP. Right, so let's load that up. Gonna switch to BRB for a moment. Right, I'll be back in a moment once I've switched everything to Sea of Thieves. Because I haven't been on in a little bit, and as long as it's fully updated, which I shall find out any moment, I'm in the mood for it. I'm gonna be a bit rusty and suck at the PvP, but we're gonna go for it anyway. And we're in. You're not robbing me of my food, Athena. Oh yeah, for tomorrow, I've got the Dark Souls 2 death counter set up ready. So, we're gonna... Because... Here's how many times I died to Dark Souls 1. So yeah, let's quickly change the game capture to Sea of Thieves. And the game audio capture to Sea of Thieves. Let's edit the title. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on Sea of Thieves. Just gonna be on it for a undetermined amount of time. Souls of Fallen. Actually, let me make sure that she is in pristine. Yep. Closed. Confirm. And let's set sail. I'm gonna quickly take a bite of my food while... if my dog doesn't try to rob me of my food. That's weird, I just got an achievement for representing the merchants 5 times.
Quickly now, what do you want? Time to get going.
I just realized I'm muted, like... damn it. Right, I'm back. He wants to guess, well, I bet on me losing the first battle. Don't actually bet, but you know. Right, then I'm gonna sort out my barrels to make sure that everything's where I want them. I'll grab some wood because it's always better to be prepared for imminent danger and repairs rather than to not be. Grab these, dump them there because they're just going to get in the way. We'll grab some fire and a singular blunder. Load 1 cannon. Load 2 cannon. Let me know if the game is too loud, by the way. I may actually turn it down for myself a little bit. Yeah, I'm going with a flintlock, because that way, if I run out of cannonballs, I can at least take pot shots at them as I sail past. Also, I don't believe in doing double gunning. Well, I don't like it facing people that do double gunning. If you like to do double gunning, fine. I am just not skilled enough. The servants of the flame can now hunt you. Yay. Okay, I restocked. And down we go. Let's actually turn the... I wish the UI didn't fade. Audio. Let's turn the music back up a little bit. Definitely sounds like the sirens swimming about every now and then. Who am I up against? Dice game only. Oh, this sounds like fun. Needless can guess what's about. Yep, thought so. This person only like road. This is how I lose all my prep. It's gonna all kick off with a flipping dice roll. And I'm gonna lose the dice roll knowing my luck. I had to go 1,000 gold for absolutely nothing. Yeah, I guess that's what you wanted to do. Yep, I have it. Thank you. I got 11. Okay. GG. Nah, I'm just gonna scroll and change seas for you. Save your ammo. This is just kind of an honor thing that goes on in Sea of Thieves. There's a storage crates on board if you want to grab the resources. And 3 minutes, everyone. Well, Fina. The reason why I did the change seas options is that it would boot me to a different seas anyway, so I might as well save it the hassle of going, well, now, oh, you sunk to this. It's kind of like, well, you're changing seas anyway. I've still got Fina trying to rob me of my food. Where the heck am I to be hearing this underwater? He was pinging me on Facebook. Oh, that's why. Oh, we started playing the chanty to go dive, to go into Fina's fortune. Also, if everyone's up to it, one day I'll do an Athena's fortune grind. Oh, Athena. Oh no, I've got broken legs. Ah. Don't you huff at me. That's not what I want to load. That's what I want to load. Because of time's sake, I'm just gonna set sail. Don't set on me, madam. She's really wanting to rob me of my snacks. But yeah, I'll go to like about 3 hours before I wrap up. I am going to take a quick sniff at people available. Okay, I see a target to raid. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I need to set the Athena's fortune thing off. The battle for the Sea of Thieves. Gotta love when VOD just cuts across itself. Like, no, it's my turn. Trying to grab something. Wait, I can't. Crap, my back. For anyone that doesn't know, my lower back's hurting a little bit today. Ah. I didn't even see what the ship's name was. But I plan to fight this one. They have the same idea, it seems. Did I just take only a quarter damage from a cannonball? I think we both have the advantage of we have them. Yeah, we both have the invincible spot facing towards each other. Because for anyone that doesn't know, the sloops have a spot on them where they can't get a hole. And that's perfect for PvP combat to have that side exposed. Only problem is I'm now starting to turn against the... so that the opposite side's against them. But, and they got my mast. Crap. Alright, we're gonna raise it from the left side because that's the side not taking damage. I am rusty at this, well. Hi. How are you? I can still see you. Crap. Hold on, man. I'm taking cannon fire still. So this is a two-person ship? Wait, are you a two-person crew? I'm confused. If they're a two-person crew, why am I fighting them? Is there just no one left? Oh, lag spike. I'm definitely having lag spikes though. Like, I don't want to accuse people of cheating, because while there was shots that came out separately from them, it seemed, I did have a lag spike or two.
Time machine.
Yes. They just seen time machine. That is bullshit spawning. Like, Rare, I thought you fixed it. I would have preferred spawning in the water, to be honest. If anywhere. This is going well so far. But, like, as you can see, there's advantages to double gunning, like sniper, most common loadout, blunderbuss and sniper. You can shotgun someone and hit them with a sniper rifle to finish them off if they don't die from the initial shot. A, I can't do that, and B, I don't like doing it. Because also, I'm more of a, like, I'm more PvE focused in my skills. Which is where the cutlass comes in more handy. But also I do have a little PvP skill as well. Like, true, if I had the blunderbuss, I could have potentially one-shotted them then. But, What? Fina's still trying to rob me of something. What are you trying to rob me of, huh? What are you protesting about, huh? Right, let's go again. What? What? I don't know what you want, Fina. She's giving me the death stare. She's giving me sat up straight to, like, side-eye death stare. That was instant. Normally it takes a minute or two. Ah, fucking lower back is killing me right now. And off we go. I should really do with restocking the cannons. I think the problem I had last time was I turned the wheel too far. Oh, fortune appearing wherever I am. Right, we're gonna put a smidge turn on this. About that. Right, they got a decent shot on the front, it seems. Front always becomes top priority if the water's low. Then the back ones. If the water's coming in fast, tends to be the back ones. Or the smaller holes first. As I've probably said in the past before, I tend to go for the smaller holes first, because they're the ones that will that add that little extra to the water. They're the fastest to repair, and if you stop them, that means that you've bought a couple extra seconds. Come on, reload. I'm hoping I'm hitting them in weak spots right now. Ah! Right, let's focus on repairs a moment. Only the one hole. Thing is, they're traveling awfully fast right now. Like, notice how they're already pretty much behind me? Yeah, they're at full sails. So they're going for more hit and run tactics, more than trying to hit us in little time rather than actually going for... Look, they're now running away for repairs. Ideally, what I do, which I'm going to pursue a little bit, is chase them down. Because I don't want to give them too much time. I mean, I think they're going to have all the time in the world to repair. Yeah, they're already on... No, they're still facing away. Where are they going? They're going to the edge. I've got a feeling that I'm going to have a border soon. But I'm going to play smart game of turning away a lot earlier. Because one of the tactics can be sometimes for the border type players that are strongest at boarding is to bait you near the circle boundary, board you, and send you out of the circle on your way. I'm still going to let them have the speed advantage that they've got right now. Because it basically, they'll go out of range, they'll go out there, they'll stop themselves from being able to hit me before I can stop hitting, before I lose the ability to get them. God, I think Athena's made a mess somewhere. Like that. The trouble I'm gonna have is the range, trying to guess the best range. Right, let's turn left a little more. Like, here we go, we're going full sails again. We're gonna try and make a run for it. Let me just grab that, please. Yeah, that's my own fault for not healing. I may actually have to wrap up stream in a minute if Athena's made a mess. Because I'll have to go clean that up. Yep. I'm gonna wrap up here, everyone. Thank you all for coming to today's stream. If you're new around here, feel free... Hold on, let me do my usual. If you're new around here, feel free to check out the Discord server. Yeah, I can definitely smell it. Right, yeah, so, thank you everyone for coming to today's stream. Feel free to check out all the links in that link tree that involves my game pages, my Twitter, my YouTube, TikTok. My Discord server link is also in there. Also, if you ever feel like you don't have to join it now, but if everything's also down in the panels below if you change your mind later. I will be live again tomorrow with Dark Souls 2 for first ever playthrough. Apart from that, I'm going to get out of here pretty quickly. Here's the raid message. We're gonna raid out probably to Gambit, which I think I saw live. Actually, Tolk is live. So I shall set that up right now. Seriously though, thank you everyone for thank you everyone for coming to stream today, and thank you Elo for the raid. Let's quickly open the touch portal. But again, thank you so much for everyone for coming today, and I shall see you all tomorrow for Dark Souls 2. See you all next time.